What's up, Peak Timers? Today we're unboxing the 2025 Hot Wheels N case. I get all of my cases from Granitoys. If you want to get your own Hot Wheels case sent to you each time a new one comes out, check out granitoys.com. Links in the description box below. The regular treasure hunt for this case is the 1966 Triumph Tiger 100, and the super treasure hunt for this case is the 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Hopefully we find one of these in this case. All right, let's go ahead and unbox it. And starting right at the top, we'll pull our first three cars out. And our very first one that we see is the Datsun 240Z in a new colorway for that one. Then we have the BMW 2002, also a brand new colorway. And it's the Formula E Gen 3. And it looks like we've got some sort of sponsorship on the side. Neom, I don't really know exactly what that means, but it must be one of their sponsored cars for the Formula E Gen 3. And going up right here, we've got the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. And that is a new for 2025 casting. It has the new for 2025 logo right there. So that is a brand new one. Nice little Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. All right, pretty cool. We've got the 99 Ford SVT Lightning. And I think we might have seen that one in the previous case. We have a custom 56 Ford truck right there, and you can see the French that they have mixed in. A lot of the international cases are getting the French writing on there, so that's just something different to see. I don't really know why they do it. They do it for some cars, maybe not all of them. Next, we have the Jaguar MK1, followed by the Mazda 787B in a new white colorway. The nice kind of different wheel tire combination they have on the rear and the front. That's typical of that casting. A new for 2025 casting, the Feline Lucky right there. It's the waving cat that we have. And does it actually wave? We won't really know until we open it up. But if you have opened it up, let me know. But that's pretty cool. We'll open it up in a future video, so stay tuned for that one. And let's see what we have right here. We've got the Super Twin Mill in a new green colorway right there, followed by the Mercedes-Benz 500E in a nice gray metallic. And we've got the Dragon Wagon right there. All right. And up top, we've got the Twin Dorado right there, and that is a new for 2025 casting. Did we see that in one of the previous cases? I can't remember if we saw it in the previous case or not, but we have the Twin Dorado right there. Then we have the Koenigsegg Jesko 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko. That's a new colorway for that beautiful looking new colorway. We saw that one in our previous case. Very, very nice. Also, we have the 1966 Bat Boat. That is a new for 2025 casting as well. Very, very cool that we got that one. There it is up close so you can see it. Very nice. All right. And what else do we have right here? Jaguar MK1, another one of those. 2018 Honda Civic Type R in a new blue color variation of that one, followed by the Big Air Bel Air, also in a new color variation for that. I like the yellow mixed in on that. That's pretty cool right there. All right, we'll put those aside. We've got Later Crater, followed by the 73 Pontiac Firebird. And then we have the Ford GT Borla edition, Borla Performance one. There's so many different colorways of this Ford GT. It's the like racing LM variation of it, but very cool. I like it. I like it in that new Borla color variation. And we've got the Slide Kick that has that little piece that slides out on the side. We've got the Subaru BRZ and the Lotus Cortina right there. All right, and we've got, that is a new for 2025 casting, one that I have definitely been waiting for. A beauty. It's the Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet. Very, very cool turbo Porsche right there. Love the wheels on that one. Looks like I've got some paint flaking on the side that is kind of probably just extra pieces that fell off. I don't see any actual flaking on the car. Is that a pink interior as well? If I'm not mistaken, that's a pink interior. Interesting colorway of that one. All right, we'll put that aside. We've got the Gordon Automotive T33, beautiful like tealish color of that. Then the Muru GTC, that's a new for 2025 casting. Actually, both of those ones are, but we did see these ones in previous cases. Those are just recolors of them. So very nice. I'll put those to the side as well. We've got another one of those Jaguars, the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe right there, and the Silverado RST in a new burnt orange colorway, followed by the Ford Model A Custom right there. That's also a new for 2025 casting, but we did see that one before, and we'll put those aside. We've got the Mod Mill, a new Hot Wheels Fantasy casting for 2025. I really like this one. We've seen it before, but that is a beauty, and I'm looking forward to new recolors of that. We got the stock car as well, followed by the Monster Dairy Delivery. Check out all those milk jugs on there as well. Kind of interesting to see that one. All right, we've got the last 3 cars of the first half of the case. We've got the Pixel Shaker in a new colorway, followed by another one of those Mod Mills, and there's that Porsche again, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS in pink, a beauty. We saw it in a previous case, but I love it. Love the color variation of that. That's a highlight for this year for sure. All right, next half of the case, and we will see what we get here. We've got Pagani Huayra in the new blue color variation. I love this color. We saw it in the previous case, but an absolute beauty. Ford SVT Lightning, followed by another one of the Big Air Bel Airs. So we'll put those aside. And then we've got 67 Austin Mini Van, followed by another one of those Koenigsegg Yes Goes, and a Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar in a new orange colorway. I like that. I do like that for sure. And we've got the Peugeot 98X Hypercar. We saw that one in our previous case, and that one just carried over to here. We got the Nissan Skyline GTR BCN R33 looking great. And the Mazda 787B again in that white. And what else do we have up here? We've got the Mad Fast. I think that's a new color of that one, followed by the Crate Racer. And we've got the Honda VFR 750R RC30 Superbike. We saw that one in our previous case, and that's a carryover. But I'm liking these new bikes that they're doing. They're making the detail and the scale of them a little bit bigger, so I think it looks better. That's just my opinion. Another one of the Twin Dorados, followed by the Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. I like this color of this one, actually. That is nice. It's a nice, like, silver colorway of that one. I think the wheels are pretty cool for it too. I like that one. That one's good. Followed by the 73 Pontiac Firebird in the white. And check out that bird on the top. Wow, that is some nice detail for that one. Very cool. All right, what else do we have up here? We've got Gone Mad, and I believe that is a new for 2025 casting we haven't seen before. So the Gone Mad, that was interesting. I actually kind of like it. It's like a some sort of wagon, like a hot rodded out wagon. The paint color's pretty interesting, but it is definitely Gone Mad. That's not bad. Not bad. For a fantasy casting, I do like it. Mercedes-Benz 500E, another one of those, and another one of the Nissan Skyline BCN R33 GTRs. Very cool. Key Swap. There is a recolor of the Key Swap. Nah, I've never been a really huge fan of that one. It's all right. It's okay. Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet, another one of those. Very nice. And a Project GTP Hypercar, again in that orange. And we've got, new color of the 95 Mazda RX-7 Drifts car. That is nice on that. I do like that one. And Pixel Shaker, followed by a Datsun 240Z, which was the first car we saw in this case. And we'll put those aside. Another one of the Pagani Utopias right there in the blue. Limited Grip is a new recolor. And then another Peugeot 9X8 Hypercar. Interesting casting. I haven't opened it up yet, but we'll open up in a future video to see it a little bit more detailed. But I think it looks pretty neat. I like these hypercars that are coming out with lots of hypercars in the Hot Wheels lineup lately. We've got the Amaru GTC, followed by the Ford Model A Custom. And check out the recolor on the Quick Bite. We've seen lots of different recolors of Quick Bites, and check that one out. The Fajitas El Segundo Hot Wheels. That's a cool recolor. That is definitely interesting. All right, we'll put those aside. We've got that's the main line to the previous Super Treasure Hunt of the case, of the previous case. And that is also the main line for the Super in this end case. And then we have the lay-in lowrider. I do have the Super Treasure Hunt to show you, so stay tuned for that one. Give me a second, I'll show you what it looks like. The last 3 cars in the case, though, we do have is the Roger Dodger 2.0, the Rapid Pulse, and we have the Hato Roto. And I did say I would show you the Super Treasure Hunt, so there again is the main line for this case. That's the main line, and the Super Treasure Hunt right there on top. So you can see the difference between the two of them. Quite the difference in color. This one, you can see the TH logo on the back of the Super Treasure Hunt right there. So very distinctive that we have that one. And the Hellcat logoing on there as well. They're on both of them, but you can see the difference in color. And then obviously the Super has the treaded, or no, they're not treaded, they're slicked rail riders on there, but these are actual rubber. And then the main line, it's just the plastic tires on there. So that is your big difference between the mainline and the Super Treasure Hunt for this case. But let me know in the comment section down below your favorite car from this case.